Assalamualaikum and welcome back to my channel here on TikTok and YouTube, MHMS Dream Traders. This is my second video for today. If you've noticed, I made one video earlier this morning sharing with you the the opening session of the market for Monday today and how price have moved during the opening this morning, which was here, okay. And then I also mentioned to you guys today I'm focusing on the sell because of the H4 on the bearish candlestick that gives the direction on the sell, okay, based on my direction method, okay. So and then if I look at this is just a refresher back on what I mentioned this morning. I mentioned this was the previous 1 hour, and then this tiny bit here of candlestick broke and made this a new H1 zone, right? Exactly what I said this morning, H1 zone. And then I look in the 15 minute. Let me make it smaller. On the 15 minute, which is represented by the red box. During the first 15 minutes at the opening at 6 AM this morning here, 6 AM, okay, look at the timeline at the bottom. 6 AM price went up 280 pips at opening, and so that within that few minutes, which is within the 15 minutes, this became the zone as well, okay. So 15-minute zone is the red box, 1 hour zone is the blue box, okay. And price was just playing inside this zone the whole day, okay, until I also mentioned that price I would want price to break below here so that I can make a sell, alright, which I did, triggered my entry here and came all the way down, alright. And then if you can see this blue line here, I drew somewhere in the evening when I noticed is a bearish pennant, okay, bearish pennant flag. Price is coming downwards, alright, price is coming down. This is a flag pattern, okay, for chart pattern analysis. Whenever price comes down, if you notice a pennant flag coming downwards and then a pennant flag, it should come back down again, and exactly what happened just now, alright. So let me just remove this now since I don't need it anymore. It's no longer valid because it has already happened, right, as planned. So what happens here? Okay, let's see. H4, right? In H4, price did not break. Okay, again, this is the high of H4, right? This is the low or H4, lower shadow H4, like I name it here, higher shadow H4. Oh, here it's not written. Here would be lower shadow H4, right? So price did not break. Price tried to break, but then closed back inside, which is where it is right now, right? And then so there is no breakout in the H4 time frame. So we are still in the H4 zone, okay. And then in H1, was there any breakout? Again, there was no breakout in H1. Tried to break but closed back inside, right? And then likewise 15 minutes, because this range is huge because of this candlestick this morning, okay, because of this candlestick here, this bullish candlestick is a shadow to shadow, okay. I have to mark that box. In that 1 hour, price created that zone, and within 15 minutes that price went up so much and left the wick so long. The SOP for this H1 zone is to mark the higher shadow to the lower shadow. In this case, there's no shadow, okay. You can see it's a body, right? So it's coinciding 15 minutes and 1 hour because of this morning's breakout. Not breakout lah, I mean more of like push the price up, right, at opening. So as you can see, price is going according to this direction method that I'm showing right now. It's very confusing at the beginning for those who do not really understand and who don't see candlestick movement method, okay, the direction and the candlestick movement method. So in this case, likewise in the morning I was waiting for a breakout here to make a sell entry. There was no breakout at H1. Technically on the 15 minutes there was one breakout, okay. So here we go. I'm gonna just do the shift of the box now. So see together with me, okay. So this candlestick here All right, this, can you see this candlestick here, right? It broke the low. Okay, concentrate on this 15-minute box. Okay, why is it so far apart? Okay, it's because of this candlestick right? And many candlestick open in the last 15, so many 15-minute candle, right? Finally at 10 p.m. this candlestick broke. When that breaks, I will have to shift this candlestick, this box to this zone, because that is the last candle that broke and currently stays in that zone, and no candlestick is breaking the high or the low of it yet. It has to be precise. Okay, in this case technically this one broke it. Can you see very precisely this candlestick broke it? Okay, when there is a breakout in the 15 minutes, I will want to follow the direction if it coincides with H4's direction. So again, what was H4's direction? H4's direction was a bearish follow direction, was a sell. Okay, so I have to open up a 1 hour time frame to make sure I'm on a sell as well. But on the 1 hour time frame, there was no breakout on H1. Probably right now you can see it's happening. So H1 has another 56 minutes to go for closing. If it breaks below, yes, there's a very strong confirmation price is going back down. But right now price still has another 56 minutes to go, so that's quite a long time. Do not take the risk to make an entry now blindly. Okay, technically you can see here, if you zoom in, you can see that this candlestick has closed above. So technically I have to draw my line there. That becomes my new 15 minutes zone. Alright, as soon as a new 15-minute candle close and breaks, I can make my sell entry. Okay, like what it's doing right now. Okay, it's in the process of selling, coming down. I mean, another 10 minutes and 29 seconds. If it closes down below, I will confidently make a sell entry. That's my SOP. From H4, look for the direction. In this case, it's a sell. Okay, after that, look for H1. Look for the mark the zones. Right, mark the zones. If it breaks below, if it breaks below the H1 box, that is second SOP. Meets a sell, right? Because H1 sell, H1 must also sell. Right now, H1 doesn't really sell yet. It's still trying to close. But if 15 minutes closes, even though H1 hasn't closed, it's also a good indication as long as it's following the main direction on the sell in H4. 15 minutes H4 shows sell, breakout sell. 15 minutes also must be aligned for a sell. So right now, 9 more minutes to go. Let's see if it breaks below and close. Once it breaks below and close, I can try to make a sell entry again. Alright. As for this is the demand zone. Price did enter and went down a little bit further and touched the lower shadow of daily before coming back up. Okay, can you see that? This is all right now. Whatever's happening is a retracement for a buy. Okay, always remember the trend right now is still on the bullish trend, right? On the daily and weekly. Can you see this here? Daily is a bullish follow direction buy. Daily, weekly also bullish follow direction buy. So main trend is still on the buy. We are right now in H4. It looks like a sell because it's retracing. Okay, price is retracing down to come back up. Okay, this is part of the wave, or like the Elliott wave is going on as well, or the correction wave. I don't know. I'm not an expert in the Elliott wave, but if you dive into it, and the Elliott wave method, the Wyckoff method, right, is actually doing its correction right now. Okay, so this is part of it right now. So it's let's go back to 15 minutes. Price rejected up. Looks like another 8 minutes. If it doesn't close inside below, I guess we just have to wait. Okay, so today I made 2 trades and both successfully went towards my direction on the sell. Okay, even though it did not meet the fulfillment of a closure on H1, I still make an entry because I was waiting the whole day. Bad, yeah, this is bad discipline, bad habit. Shouldn't trade on the Mondays. These are the usual criteria for professional traders. They should just analyze the market on the very first day, do not make an entry on the first day. But because there was a news release on the first day, which is today, so take opportunity of the volatility of the market during the opening session this evening just now. Yeah, the US session particularly. Alright, so this movements here down and coming back up is during the US session, and over here this whole thing was a ranging market. Was consolidating the whole evening, whole day, waiting for a news release today, and that made price to come back down and coming back up to where it's supposed to be. Alright, back to that same zone, alright, in H1. So technically H1 didn't make any breakout yet. Okay, once again, can you look at the blue box? Blue box, yeah. This box was drawn because of this candlestick, and then no candlestick every hourly did not break below or above. It did break, but it closed back inside. Yeah, so this candlestick now is trying to break again. Why? Because it's trying to follow the H4's direction on the sell. Okay, that's why the selling pressure is strong, because it's 390 pips pip range for this candlestick. Okay, sorry, this candlestick. All right, the red candlestick. Okay, if I put my ruler and measure, look at that, 392. All right, so magic number for H4 is, remember, 74. For daily is 300, and for weekly is 500 pips. So you can see 500 pips daily, bullish fall direction, following the buy direction. Okay, daily candlestick is the green color one, right? Higher shadow, lower shadow. Okay, measure should be 500. Yeah, let's just do it for the sake of doing. Look at that, 518. Yeah, so I wrote there roughly about 510 pips. So that's more than 300. Follow the direction. That's why I've marked there, follow direction. Okay, weekly is 1200 pips. The magic number is 500. So this one is twice as much, 1200 pips. Confirm as a very strong bullish direction for the weekly buyers. Okay, so weekly, daily again is on the buy. It's a bullish direction, bullish trend. And on H4 is doing its retracement to come back up, retracing back down to the lower shadow of daily to come back up. Okay, remember, right? If you see my videos on a daily basis, I try my best to update on a daily basis in order for you to see the movement on the candlestick movement, every candlestick's movement going towards the analysis. Okay, so I'm gonna mark this alert here, this white line here. It alerts if it's crossing. Okay, it's not going to be crossing. I want it to cross down because it's on the sell, right? Okay, save it. Crossing down. Hey, why is it saying up again? Every time crossing down, right? Yeah, save. Oh, message. Okay, sell if cross below. This is just for my own reference. Okay, so where do I want it to go? I want it to be right here, so the phone or the PC will make an alarm later the moment price crosses that zone, that line. Alright, if you have a free TradingView account, you can still put the alert for free. I think you can put 1 or 2 alerts. If you have the premium account like mine here, I can put up to, I think, a lot, like 40 alerts. Anyhow, let's see. Okay, I hope you understand this whole direction method I'm sharing here. One more time, let me just go through again. H4, okay, I'm just gonna, oh my god, okay. H4, okay, let's summarize the whole thing before I end this video. H4 is represented by this candlestick, right? It's red color, it's a bearish following direction of the bearish candle, which is sell, right? So whenever a range is formed, price is always trying to either continue down or price wants to go up halfway for a retracement to come back down. Usually it's the 50% Fibonacci or the 61.8 before coming back down. So it's exactly what it did. Yeah, 50% is at half of this zone, right? So that's H4 on the sell direction, and then after that I will look at the H1. This is the H1 direct zone, right? H1 zone, the blue box, because of this candlestick that was opened this morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. Within 15 minutes or less than 15 minutes, price went all the way up and came back down. That is the shadow that it left. I have to mark that zone, and throughout the whole day, every candlestick that came out, it did not break the zones of this H1 zone yet. So the moment it breaks the lower shadow, lower box, the lower part of this blue box, is a very good indication for a sell. But because it didn't break, I was very careful the whole day, did not make any trades. Even though there are some signals given out today on Telegram, everyone is selling, some are buying, they are just trading the movement in the 1 hour zone. Okay, and then after that, if you look at the 15-minute time frame, right now on the 15-minute time frame, it is right here. Why here? Okay, let me just draw for you guys to understand. This was the previous H1 zone. Okay, it was a great sell. Okay, and then the moment it broke, after that, technically you want to make a sell entry the moment there's a breakout. Okay, wait for a pullback, make a sell entry. And then I didn't make any trades. If you were to make any trades, some trades, it could be floating for quite a bit, but okay, I did not make any trade because I already made 2 trades this morning. Okay, and after this evening, sorry. So after that, you can see this candlestick here, it broke out of the red box, right? That's when I will use that as my new 15-minute zone. Okay, that's why I have to mark the higher shadow and the lower shadow of this candlestick. That marks the range of the 15-minute zone right now. Okay, this is my alert. I want it to go below this box and it will alert me. Once it closes and breaks and closes below this box, I would be confidently making a sell. If it doesn't, I will just hold and wait for my trades, or perhaps wait until tomorrow. I hope you understand this direction and multiple time frame breakout method. Okay, if you like this video, please comment, share and like, and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 views, 1,000 followers on my TikTok, so that I can go live and share more of this direction and breakout methods with you guys out there. Alright, thank you so much and happy trading.